Hey, what is up guys, this is Norman 3000. For today, we are going to be comparing the Blackview N1000 versus the Redmi A3. The N1000 is a KaiOS device that costs around 3,500 pesos or about $60. And the Redmi A3 is an Android device that costs around 3,500 pesos too or about $60. While I am fully aware that KaiOS is not Android, I thought it would be fun to compare the two OS of the same price point. So TLDR, get something else. Neither of these two are good for what I believe they are trying to achieve. For the N1000, get something cheaper if you want a feature phone. Like say this one, the itel Neo R60 Plus. For the Redmi A3, get something more powerful if you want an Android. Both of these devices have been reviewed on my channel. If you want more details about these two comparisons, stick around. Let's start with the builds of these devices. Yes, they are on a different spectrum. The Redmi A3 is a generic Android phone. I have to give credit to Xiaomi though. This fake leather is a great choice and adds character to the Redmi A3. Aside from that, there's nothing to write home about with the build of the Xiaomi Redmi A3. For the Blackview N1000, this is a rugged phone with a nostalgic throwback. Objectively, the Blackview has a better build here. I don't really want to put points per category, but for those that want me to, let's say Blackview takes 10 and Redmi takes 9. And yeah, I'm doing boxing scoring, the 10-point must system. So if we are judging by the pillars of smartphones, then camera should be a part of this, right? If it is, then Redmi takes it. There's no competition here. 10.8, 10.7 wouldn't even be far-fetched. Giving points is really pointless in this comparison. In any case, no question, camera, Redmi A3. As I said in my full review, the Redmi camera is quite respectable, especially in adequate lighting. So now we get into the battery. Since I use both as backup phones, I rarely actually use them. Both have good standby time, but be sure to turn off Wi-Fi and data for the Blackview. If either the data or Wi-Fi is on for the Blackview N1000, the battery drain is much quicker. In any case, both of these phones can last you quite a while if you're not using them. For the charging times, both charge very slowly. Redmi takes about 2.5 hours to go from 0 to full, and the Blackview N1000 takes about 3.5 hours to charge. They have good batteries, and I'm not really expecting super fast charging on either of this device, so let's give them 10-10. I will bundle apps with performance. This is the part where there are two different philosophies at play here, and both suck at implementing it. For the Redmi A3, this is a full-fledged Android phone, and it can pretty much run most if not all Android apps. Due to this, it can also play FLAC files unlike the Blackview which only plays MP3. And the Redmi can also run music streaming apps. The problem with the Xiaomi Redmi A3 is they are painfully slow. As mentioned on my full review, the theme of the Redmi A3 is eventuality. Eventually, it will run. The experience of running an app in 2025 on a 2016 chip is painfully abysmal. Some apps open quickly, but navigating is excruciatingly slow. For a quick example on this one, let's try to load up Lazada. As you can see here, that's quite a respectable boot time, but when I try to scroll, see? That response times is just so unbearable. Exit this. This is not a good experience. This is just scrolling through an app. Imagine if you're doing something more intensive. On the other hand, while the Blackview runs apps faster than the Redmi A3, faster is in comparison with the Redmi A3. The apps are either poorly optimized or non-existent at all. You want to watch YouTube? Sure, just watch this on a tiny screen. For an example, Yeah, so it's actually not that faster than the Xiaomi Redmi A3. So it's actually not that much faster than the Redmi A3. So let's try to watch something here. So you can see it's very poorly optimized. And there. Let's this one. Hey, what is up guys, this is Normal 3000. So this is the itel Neo R60 Plus. You want to navigate around with the maps? You sure can, although good luck zooming in and out of the screen. And as of January 2025, there's only one cross-platform messaging app available in the KaiOS, and that's Olive Web. Do you have any friends on Olive Web? Oh, you do? Good for you then, I don't. Neither of these phones deserves a 10, a 9, or even an 8. I'll give them both 5. 5. Now let's talk about miscellaneous stuff. I don't want this to be a running gag in my channel, but the flashlight. For the N1000, for a phone with a dedicated flashlight button and a dedicated flashlight, the Blackview N1000 does make you jump through hoops to have this one activated. As you can see, if I press it, it's not going to turn on. You have to unlock the phone first, be on the home screen. For example, if I'm not on the home screen, this will not work. I have to be on the home screen. And there, the flashlight is on. And to turn it off, I need to be on the home screen too. If I press that one, it's not going to turn off. And flashlight is turned off. So that's very annoying. Do you know how to open the flashlight is with the Redmi A3? On a lock screen, swipe down, press the flashlight, and it's there. It's that simple. I know some people prefer the implementation of the flashlight with the Blackview N1000, but not all people feel the same. What I really wish was there was a toggle for this functionality. So this can't be a KaiOS video without me mentioning ads. Ads on KaiOS can be extremely intrusive. While yes, you can disable data and Wi-Fi, the moment you turn either back on, an ad will greet you when you open an app. And as shown in my full review, it is possible to see 4 ads in 2 minutes while shuffling through apps. Let's do another quick example on that one. So I'm going to go to games here, I'm going to open gems. And there you have an ad. Crazy. Dismiss. Let's exit this. Let's see how long it will take for another ad to pop up. There you go, another ad. Don't get me wrong, the Redmi A3 does have ads, but they are generally less intrusive. You get ads when you are installing a new app, but after the initial setup, my experience has generally been ad-free. You may look at my lock screen and say that is literally an ad. And yeah, I know, but the difference with this one is I actually want it that way, that the wallpaper is shuffling. And the good thing is, I can actually disable this if I want. If there is one thing the Blackview N1000 trumps the Redmi A3, is its form factor. As I have repeatedly said, this form factor is adored by the elder generation. And if you can set this up and properly ensure that Wi-Fi and data are turned off, this is a fantastic present for an elder relative, as it also features a radio and the ability to enlarge fonts. For example, for this one, let's go to settings and let's go to device and accessibility. So you can see the format here is small. We can put there large text, and this will be more readable for elder people. To enlarge font is simply awesome. So amidst everything that I just said about the Blackview, let's give the edge to Blackview here and give the scoring 10-9 in favor of the Blackview. So where does that leave us with the Redmi A3 and the Blackview N1000? I honestly can't do a pros and cons list here, as these are two devices, nor can I definitively do a table for A3 and for N1000. But if I base it off the score, it's 43-42 in favor of the Redmi A3. But as I said earlier, it was pointless to score them because I would not recommend either of these devices. Priced at around $3,500 or about $60, neither of these phones are a good buy. Quite frankly, as an independent YouTuber that buys the devices reviewed, I found these two to be a complete waste of money. If you are looking for a feature phone, you can get the Blackview N2000 for a lot cheaper without the annoying ads and the annoying distractions that the N1000 has. You can even opt for the cheaper itel Neo R60 Plus at about $25 and spend the other $35 on groceries. Sure, you can't change the default dictionary on this one, but I'd rather live with that than the ads upon ads upon ads on poorly optimized apps for the Blackview N1000. However, if you want an Android phone, the Redmi A3 is just extremely underpowered, especially in 2025. Sure, it can run all apps, but the experience is simply frustrating. Personally, I think 6,500 pesos or about $110 is the sweet spot for a budget Android. And it just sucks that that's the reality we live in now. Again, these are just opinions of a lowly YouTuber like me. I will tell you my experiences with these devices that I bought and give recommendations if they are worth the purchase. At the end of the day, do your own research, watch other videos, and then spend your money how you wish. And that's been it, guys. What do you think of the Blackview N1000 or the Xiaomi Redmi A3? Do you have either? Do you love them or do you hate them? What are your thoughts about it? Let me know down in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Consider like, sharing, and subscribing if you found this useful. This has been Norman 3000. See you soon, and stay connected.